Welcome back to our DMA learning point. We are going to start the new concept today, that is opening entry. Okay, so opening entries are prepared for 2 marks in your intermediate examination for first year. Okay, so in the last class we have solved trial balance, so somewhat it is related to that only. So we are going to recall that sales, capital, bank loan, bank overdraft, bills payable, creditors, and one more is purchase returns or return upwards, purchase returns. So as you know that in the last class we have discussed regarding these entries. These are the 7 entries which have to be credited under trial balance, right? So in the same concept of opening entry, we have to credit these 7 entries. Except these 7 entries, remaining entries will be debited. And here there will be one change, that under trial balance you were getting debit equals to credit, the amount was same, but here under opening entries you have one formula, that is debit minus credit. This will be the formula for solving opening entry. So let's solve one problem. Write the opening entry on 1st January 2019 in the books of Karthik from the following. These are the concept which has been given in your textbook: cash in hand, furniture, bank overdraft, debtors, stock, bills payable. Okay, so you are supposed to calculate opening entry. The format will be the same the last time we did for the trial balance: particulars, LF, debit amount, credit amount. This will be the format for solving opening entry. So see here, the last thing we were just copying all the questions, right? We need to copy all the questions, but here first write down all the debit entries upside, and whatever the credit transactions are there, write down on the downside. Okay, see the first entry, cash in hand. You cannot find cash in hand here, so cash in hand will be debited. Cash in hand. Okay, amount is 4,000. Next, furniture. Furniture, it is also a debit. Write down furniture amount 15,000. Okay, next, bank overdraft. Here we can find bank overdraft. Okay, it is a credit transaction, so it should be mentioned as 2. So just leave this transaction for now. First write down the debit entries. Sundry debtors. Sundry debtors, how much? 21,000. Next, stock. Stock, it is debited, how much? 10,000. Okay, next, bills payable. Okay, so now we have left one entry, bank overdraft and bills payable. These are your credit transactions, right? Bank overdraft and bills payable. So whatever the credit entries is there, just mention with 2 to bank overdraft. Okay, just write down the amount on the credit column, how much? 6,000. One more entry is bills payable, to bills payable, that is 4,000. It is your credit transaction. Okay, now as I said you that the formula for calculating opening entries is debit minus credit. First do the total. So here do the total for this debit column: 21,000, 15,000, 10,000, and next is 4,000. Now add it. Here you get 50,000 and here 10,000. Okay, so the biggest amount is 50,000. Just copy the biggest amount 50, and here also 50. Next, 50. As I said, the formula is debit minus credit. So debit is 50,000 and credit is 10,000. So minus it. 50 minus 10. How much? 40. Okay. The 40 will be balanced under credit side because the total is less under credit column. So it will be mentioned as to capital account. Okay. To capital account, the balance is 40,000. And one more important thing is the narration plays a crucial role here. Being the capital of previous year brought to current year. This narration will be same in every problem. Okay, you have to balance this side, which side? Credit side, by mentioning capital account being the capital of previous year brought to current year. Okay, this is the concept for solving opening entry.